Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited that you tuned in today because I am doing the second video in my new series that I started where I take your questions and do a video based on a topic that is asked a lot in the comments. I saw this comment so many times and I was like, oh my god, it's a no-brainer. I have to do it. So today we are talking about sugar cravings, how to stop sugar cravings, what to eat when you're craving sugar. I live for a cookie, I live for a cake. Cupcakes are like my favorite thing, and icing, ooh, holy crap. I have a major sweet tooth, but it's something that I've had to really like curb and restrain because I would just be like, girl, well that's why I was 212 pounds, let's put it that way. Okay. Let's talk sugar. So of course there is a relationship between sugar and fat, specifically sugar and belly fat. What happens is when you eat foods that are high in sugar, your insulin spikes. And when that happens, it basically, your body wants to hold on to fat. If you're watching this video, I assume you're trying to lose weight or trying to live a healthy lifestyle and maintain a flat stomach. We're not trying to have any of that. So that's why you really have to keep your blood sugar levels in control. And that's why sugar cravings can be so detrimental to your weight loss and so bad. Oh my god, I sound like Donald Trump so bad. I'm gonna have to use a new adjective. So my very first tip for you guys is to meal prep and plan your meals and bring your lunches from home. Even if I'm going out just for like a few hours, I will always make sure that I have a healthy snack with me from my home that I can just put in my purse, or I'll bring an extra bag if I need to because I'm not gonna get caught outside hungry. You tend to grab for those sugary cupcakes and cookies and those sugary, great tasting but super bad for you snacks when you are hungry. Like when you're starving, I don't know what happens, but your mind is like, it doesn't start thinking straight. So basically that goes to show you that sugar cravings are prone to happen the most when you're hungry. If you plan out all your meals and snacks, you'll never have an excuse to buy food or to be having those in crazy hunger pangs. Like you guys know the hunger pangs I'm talking about. I can't do hunger, guys. Please. Okay, another tip I have for you guys is to replace your sugary snacks whenever you're having a sugar craving with fruit. I know fruit has sugars in it, but fruit has natural sugars. I lost the full 88 pounds eating as much fruit as I wanted. Make yourself a big fruit salad and have it with like a spoonful of Greek yogurt. You still get that sweetness, but fructose, which is the sugar that's in fruit, is actually processed by the body slightly different to like the sugars that you would find in cupcakes, cookies, et al. A common misconception is that dried fruit is really great for you because it's just the fruit dried. Dried fruit actually has a ton of sugar added to it. So it already has the sugar, the natural sugars from the fruit, but it also has man-made sugar added to it because whatever they use to cure and dry the fruit and to make it taste great is actually making it a higher sugar content than if you were to have just the fruit. And sometimes, depending on how much of a serving that you can have, it ends up being higher than if you were to have even like a candy bar or something that you wanted in the first place. So for me, I really limit dried fruit to when I'm making a trail mix. So I like to just put a sprinkle of those in some nuts and have a sweet and salty snack. Salty foods kind of actually brings out this natural sweetness found in other foods as well. You guys know I'm always telling you nuts are chock full of fiber, and so it's just a snack that's going to keep you healthy for longer, and it's better to grab for your dried fruit nut mix than, let's say, a Wonder Bar or a Mars bar or Skittles. My next tip for you guys is don't keep bad shit in the house. Hello, what is the easiest way to not crave sugar and not eat the sugar? Even if you have the craving and you really want it, if you don't have bad shit in the house, you're not going to be able to eat it. It's out of sight, out of mind. That way you're going to be forced every time you have one of these cravings to go for one of the better options that I have told you in this video. And what will happen is the more you do something, the more it becomes a habit. I'm telling you, if you take one tip, take this tip, because after say a month of doing that, you're not even going to remember the bad snack. Well, you'll remember it, but you're never going to think about it, and your craving will be gone, and it will be a sustainable gone for good. Another thing that I'm going to want you guys to do is cut down on your extra drinks throughout the day. And I know for a fact that there is someone out there watching this video who only drinks juice and drinks no water in the day. How do I know this? Because that was your girl here. I only drank orange juice before my weight loss journey. But also other drinks that people don't think about are things like soda and pop. Everyone knows those aren't great for you, but the real culprit here is Starbucks drinks. I know we love Starbucks. Starbucks is great, but those mixed drinks and frappuccinos have so much sugar added into them. It's insane. I would really limit your fruit juice and things like that because fruit juice is actually, again, chock full of sugar. Another great tip to satisfy your sweet tooth craving is whenever you're baking or whenever you want to put sugar in something, like I know like tea or coffee, replace that with an organic natural sweetener such as stevia. I have a brand that is actually organic. There are 0 calories in it. It's all natural, an all natural sweetener that is 300 times sweeter than sugar. If you don't want to go down that route, I would encourage you guys to sweeten things with organic honey or organic maple syrup or agave syrup. The beauty is you need such a little serving of whatever it is that you're going to be consuming way less sugar and way less than if you actually used regular sugar, and it's not going to spike your blood sugars as much. And my final tip for you guys is to have a cheat day. Yes, it is okay to cheat. So no more than once a week. I can't stress that enough. Let me say it one time for those in the back. Once a week. For me, I have always done a cheat meal. So that will mean I'll either have allow myself a cupcake, or I'll just go out for dinner and order whatever on the menu without looking. But some people do like to do a whole cheat day, which is where you can eat whatever you want throughout the whole day. You can go balls to the walls the whole day. For me, a cheat meal is enough. Sometimes there are even weeks where I go without my cheat meal because I just don't need it. You don't want to feel like anything is off limits. You don't want to feel like sugar is off limits, or cupcakes or cookies, because that is what kind of messes with your mind. And when you think something is off limits, you want it 10 times more. So a cheat meal allows you to have that thing that you're after, or those meals that you're after, in moderation. If you want to lose weight and keep it off for good, do not cut anything out of your diet completely, because your body actually needs these different food groups. And if you're someone that gives up all sugar, the minute you reintroduce them back into your diet, your weight is more likely to creep up, and you're not going to be able to manage your weight as well in the future. So yeah guys, that is it. I promise you, if you guys implement these tips, you'll find your weight loss journey a lot easier, and I promise you guys that you will stop having these cravings, because hand on my heart, I do not have these cravings ever. So, and I use all these tips. I mean, I only share with you guys what works for me. So please, like I always say, if you guys have any other tips on what you do to battle those sugar cravings, because I know we all get them, leave it in the comments below, because you guys can help out other people too. And also, don't forget to leave what topic you would like me to do next in this weight loss series. Are there any questions or anything you want me to touch on? Because I will pick the next topic for this style of video from the comments below. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!